Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to day 4 of the 31 Days of Horror. D-Bougie86 here again. Yes, guys. Now, the film I got for you guys today is a film from the year 2000. This one, I actually started and, I was kind of intoxicated when I first watched it. So I wanted to rewatch it for this review and do a good review on it for you guys today. This was one that was actually a birthday gift to me from my homie Carly. So, yeah, thank you, Carly, again for this. And that is The Convent. Yes. This is directed by Mike Mendez, who, if you don't know his films, he's most notably known for probably directing, probably his most talked about film that I know of is Big Ass Spider. Yeah, he directed that. And also, another few that I know he directed was The Grave Dancers, which was a After Dark's a horror fest. I think that was season 1 or 2. It was either the first 2 seasons of that. And he also directed Don't Kill It from a few years ago with Dolph Lundgren. So he has a very interesting filmography going for him. And this one pretty much is Mike Mendez's version of like a Night of the Demons type movie. Now, the main setup is actually the opening scene of this movie is fucking awesome because it opens up with a character that comes back later in the movie named Christine, who we see her mowing down a bunch of nuns and a priest in this convent. The beginning of the movie takes place in like 1960. And yeah, that's a really fucking awesome scene and sets up the tone of what's to come in the rest of the film pretty much. And then it goes to like the present day of this film where this group of college kids, one Riss, who's like our main girl, and there's like even like an Angela type character named Mo. Yeah, there's like a goth girl in this movie who's actually pretty fucking hot. I won't lie, she's pretty hot. They end up going back to this convent and exploring it. And what ends up happening through a series of events, they open up a gateway to hell pretty much and start to get possessed by these demonic forces. And they start to take them off one by one and getting kind of like in the setup of Night of the Demons. Once you get killed by one of them, you end up like becoming a demon themselves. It's that kind of setup. But pretty much what these demons' goal is, they're trying to bring back the Antichrist into the world, pretty much. And then it ends up in a crazy battle at the end. And that's pretty much the main gist of it. I'll leave it off there for you guys. Now, my thoughts on this film. Super fucking fun movie. Yes. The characters, you're gonna either be aboard their dialogue in this film because there's a few like raunchy characters in this film, and they're kind of bullies too when you first meet them because the main girl's brother is actually a pledge for like their fraternity, and they treat him like absolute dog shit. Like his sister's there, and they're like, "Stop it, guys!" and they just fucking throw him through doors and shit. It's like, come on, dudes, you're gonna either get aboard the characters or just go for the ride, because yeah, it's that kind of movie with those type of characters. There's an interesting mixture of characters in this one. There's these two like campus police that this is actually the only thing I actually remembered from when I first watched this movie, was the two campus cops in this movie are played by Bill Moseley, Otis Driftwood himself, and Coolio. Yes, Coolio. So you have Coolio and Bill Moseley as these two campus cops who end up like grilling these kids like in the middle of the movie. And it's just the fucking oddest pairing of actors or ever. And it fucking works. I kind of want to see like a side movie with like the adventures of Bill Moseley and Coolio during this fucking movie, you know what I mean? Because Coolio actually comes back in later in the movie, and that scene's fucking funny too. But then we have the legendary Adrienne Barbeau, who plays the older version of the girl Christine, who we see in the beginning of the movie, and she's out to fuck demons up. She is fucking hardcore and fucking badass in this movie. Adrienne Barbeau, of course, if you don't know who she is, you should if you've been watching my reviews and my videos. Legendary actress, John Carpenter's The Fog, Escape from New York, to name a few, the Swamp Thing, of course, of the performances that she's done and known for. And she's just fucking hardcore, like fucking... Let's just say she likes to use a machete a lot. That's all I'll say. I don't want to really spoil much for this, but it's pretty fucking awesome. There's some great like neon colors and shit with the demons themselves too, like the color palette. Even like their blood is like a neon color, which I fucking love. I love the use of color palettes in this movie. It's really organic and sets the tone of what type of movie this is. This is a popcorn horror movie at its finest, in my opinion. Really fucking fun movie. If you haven't seen The Convent yet, it's kind of underrated, in my opinion. No one ever talk. I know there's a few in my circle that know about this movie, but I never hear like people actually like, when you think of like good demonic movies, no one ever mentions The Convent, and it's fucking fun as all hell. If I had to rate it, it gets a solid 8 out of 10. You know, some of the characters did get kind of on my nerves in the beginning, just the way their performances were. But, you know, that all went out the window after the film got into, like, its second to third act. You know, it got really fucking into it. And I'm like, okay, that's why those characters are there. That's pretty much, you know. So, yeah, 8 out of 10 for The Convent. I highly recommend it. Alright guys, that's it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow for day 5. I don't know what I'm reviewing. It's going to be fucking awesome though, so I'll see you then. Peace out.